So it's been a couple weekends now since the big fall renovation weekend with the aeration and the overseed, and things are looking really good. The Microgrene's kicked in, the seed is starting to germinate. I'm starting to see some perennial ryegrass coming up out of the ground, and it just looks great. The grass is really green, and I'm really happy about it. And so today what I want to do is just kind of show you how everything's looking. And I need to cut the grass today, and I want to see if I have time to apply some Microgreene as we get closer to Halloween. I want to make sure that I keep that nice dark green color. So we'll take care of that, and we'll go from there. So one of the biggest things I noticed is the areas that we put the mulch in the grass, down in these areas here and back in here a little bit. Those areas have really taken off and are thriving, and they look a lot better. Of course the temperatures have come down too, but even still looks super good. Super happy with it. And here's the new grass. You can see that there's lots coming up here. It's really taking off. Germination is definitely happening. I'm also planning to give this area a nice shot of RGS and Microgreene and Humic 12. I think that'll really help give it the boost that it needs to fill in. Okay, so the front yard is mowed and it looks good. Everything's nice. I still need to edge and trim, but I decided that I wasn't gonna mow the backyard. Let me show you here. The backyard, you can see, is still uncut. I'm gonna leave it for now. We've been getting so much rain lately that it's just really saturated and really wet back here, and I just don't want to deal with it right now, and I'm kind of short on time anyway. So we'll save the backyard for later. Plus, I don't want to step on the seed as much as possible. I just want to stay off of it. So we'll leave it there, and we'll get after that another time. Okay, here's the plan. We're going to use the Microgreene on the front yard and the side yard and get started on our Halloween preparation here. I want to put this down at 6 ounces per 1,000 square feet. And so we'll do this front area here. This is 2,000 square feet here. And then that side area is 1,000 square feet. So we'll start here with this front yard with 2,000 square feet. So 2,000 square feet at 6 ounces per 1,000. We'll need 12 ounces of this. We'll put it in here. And then I'm going to dilute it with 4 ounces of water, so we'll have 16 ounces total in the dial and spray. And I'm going to leave the setting here at 4 ounces. So 4 ounces per minute, 16 ounces in the tank. It should take us about 4 minutes or so to get rid of this tank in the front yard. So I'm having kind of a hard time with this sprayer today. I'm not sure if it's the Microgreene or if it's something else, but for some reason it just, for a while, it didn't feel like anything was coming out of the nozzle. And it felt like the same amount of liquid was still in the tank. And man, I just felt like I was struggling, and my lack of confidence in getting a nice, even, consistent spray and application down is just not good right now. I moved the dial up to 6 ounces and it seemed to drain the tank, and it drained the tank super quick. And so I feel like I gypped part of the yard. And so now I think I'm just gonna put maybe 3 ounces in the tank and a little water and use it on that part of the yard there, and just see what happens. And hope that will help me get at least a more even application. But man, that's kind of a bummer. This sprayer is kind of tricky. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet, and I know that others feel the same way. There hasn't been like a big winner yet as far as a hose end sprayer goes. So hopefully, collectively as a community, we can figure something out and find something that can be recommended to the general homeowner, or the average homeowner like myself, that can be easy to use and get a consistent application at the same time. Okay, so I'm gonna do the best I can here and just kind of see if I can show you the inconsistency of the spray that comes out of here. It's set to 6 ounces, but just take a look at this. You'll see parts where it's like white water, and then parts where the product's actually coming out of the end here, where it's got that brown color to it. Kind of almost like it's like taking a breath or something, but that kind of bothers me a little bit. I don't know why it does that, but it does. So if you find that in your hose end sprayer too, let me know, because it's just not ideal for me. I don't really like that, and I'd like to have a more consistent application. And hopefully in the future something will come up, a product will come up that we can try and see how it goes. But for now, I'll just finish working on getting a consistent as possible spray for this application, and maybe within the next week or two, before I do another application of this, because I want to do this up all the way up until Halloween if I can, weather permitting. It's starting to get pretty cold. We're getting into the low 40s, high 30s. So we're kind of getting to that time where it's almost time to call it quits for the year, just because of freezing temperatures. So we'll see. We'll push it as long as we can and go from there. But hey, thanks for watching. I appreciate you watching my videos, and we'll see you in the next one.